Eric Belanger, Final Round Boxing is here with me, and we're going to talk a little bit about Final Round Boxing and the fact that those who may not be in the world of boxing or know much about it don't understand that there is a world-class facility right here in this city, isn't there?
Absolutely, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and so tell me about the range of activities you cover at the gym.
We try to, I mean, it's a fairly large range while trying to stick to the roots of boxing, but we do try to cater to everybody. I'd say the majority is recreational, so we have everything from technical classes for the recreational member to some really hard endurance class, extreme conditioning, that kind of thing.
Extreme conditioning was interesting to me, but you also do kickboxing, is that in there as well?
There's a recreational kickboxing class that runs a couple times.
Good.
Yeah.
So it's not just because you have pros working out there along with talented amateurs as well. But you know, people come to you for fitness, and boxing turns out is a high fitness activity, isn't it?
It is. We actually have a website on the news section of our website. We have a study that was done about 2 years ago, I guess, where they analyzed 10 areas: strength, flexibility, speed, agility. And it was about 60 to 70 sports they analyzed, and boxing came out as the #1 toughest sport. So if you're looking to get in shape, there's nothing else in the world that'll do it better.
Yeah, because when you're watching a boxing match, when you don't understand what it takes because you haven't done it before, you know, somewhere in the later rounds you see some sluggishness. These are people who are in typically great shape, and you know that's how hard the sport is, right?
Oh, absolutely.
So, if I first came in and wanted to sign up, what would I be looking at doing? And signed up, all good to go. You went through all the health checks and everything. What's the first step?
The first step for anyone who's never boxed, we usually try to get you in on a one-on-one. So it's a scheduled appointment, and that's where we show you the day one stuff. How to stand, how to wrap your hands, the basic offense, basic defense. From there we get you to try out a class, whichever one you choose. We usually try to book the orientation right before, and from there you're good to go. Wow,
that's impressive. Are you seeing more women? Because I know some women in the office who actually train boxing.
Yep, it is. It's about 7 years ago when we first started. It was about, I'd say, about a 90-10 split. Predominantly men. It was all males in the gym, and now we're hitting closer. We're closing in on the 60-40.
And what parts of your body does boxing work out?
Head to toe.
Head to toe, right?
Head to toe. It's a full body workout.
Everyone's talking about core these days. This is a serious core exercise.
Very serious core, yeah.
Okay, I want to ask you about one of the, just how to throw a simple punch if you're at the bag or whatever, and you want to make sure that you're doing that correctly. Now, I should start this with the fact that there's several things you'd have to show me before we ever touch my arms, right? So let's forgive the stance a little bit, but hands up, like what's the first thing you're going to talk about?
The general is sort of hands up, at least at the chin level. Some people like to look through binoculars a little higher, but at least at the chin level. The two most basic punches is the jab and the right. That's the first basic combo, the 1-2.
I'm a righty, so a jab would be
your right hand is at the back.
And your front hand is the jab.
Keep the elbows nice and tucked in there. As you throw the jab's most simple. It's going to come out, your palm's facing this way. You're going to just let it out, and at the very last second, you're going to turn it over. And the chin's a sensitive spot. Everybody's aiming for that chin. So you want to keep that tucked into your shoulder, opposite hand over here.
Because you're worried about your opponent, of course. You're always protecting and keeping your eyes open.
Boxer's reaction is very, very
quick.
You give a fraction of a second of an opening, and they'll find it.
It is amazing to watch that. So, you know, when you're in tight and like this.
Right out there, just straight out, and then as fast as you bring it out, you want to bring it back just as quick.
Because you need to protect again. And so, you know, I watch people on speed bag and all of these things. The endurance in your muscles has to be an incredible strain.
Yep, we have to work everything from maximum speed. Then once you get your maximum speed, you got to work on speed endurance so that you can last longer than, you know, if you can throw fast for 10 seconds, that's good for you. Unfortunately, the boxing matches are anywhere from 3 to 12 rounds.
And footwork is involved as well.
Very important.
Listen, I want to talk about an event that you're putting on. February 16th, there was an event that you did put on. Tell me about that.
It was the first in many, many years, and the first time we've had any local pros since the 70s, 80s. There's been no professional boxing here in Ottawa. And we've actually been developing a lot of world-class prospects. So we did a show in partnership with Eye of the Tiger Management out of Montreal at the Hilton Casino Lac Ligny. It went tremendously well, televised worldwide. We had a couple guys here local on, along with, we had a WBC ranked #1 guy in the world who's fighting for a world title sometime this year.
Right.
And we're doing it again, went well, so we're going to do it again on May 17th.
Okay, how do people get tickets to that?
They can get it either through admissions.com or directly at the gym, Final Round Boxing.
Perfect, and if you want to work out, this is an excellent workout. It's a place to be with some fighters who are on the world stage, as you mentioned. Someone training in for the fight in Madison Square Garden right now is using Final Round Boxing as a training site.
Yep, we have Tyson Fury in from Manchester. He's staying at the casino for 6 weeks and training at a facility. Yep.
There you have it. Make sure you check it out. Final Round Boxing online really quickly. It's Final Round Boxing.
Finalround.ca.
Finalround.ca.
Yep.
All right. Thank you very much, Eric.